All right, everybody, quiet on the set. Quiet on the set, everybody. Quiet on the set.
What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports, bringing you another franchise video, guys. It's time for Game 1 of Season 2. Game 1 of Season 2. Let's get it, guys. We're playing these New York Giants. We are opening up our season at home. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Sports. And Team Hollywood, let's keep doing it, guys. Let's keep doing it. All right. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well during this COVID-19 pandemic. We'll get through it, guys. We'll get through it. Yeah. Let's go. 0-0. All right, Josh Norman, I need you to play good, baby, like you did in preseason.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action.
And our goal was to make the playoff, guys. We set our season goal. It was to make the playoffs.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C. That's where the home of the Washington Redskins resides. FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, no more podcasts, no more
guys,
predicting what's going to happen.
Talk to him, Jordan. Talk to him, Jordan Reed. Talk to him, baby. All right, here we go. There's Ron Rivera, that's coach. All right, here we go. The crowd is ready and pumped up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
All right, D.
No
Come on here, D. Let's go defense.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look here.
They got Tua on the Giants? What?
And I liked what his head coach told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes, he's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play. He can throw the 7 interceptions, just blame the football, blame anything else.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Himself like he is the man.
It's like you, assertive in our production meetings.
Well, especially when we're talking about ordering dinner, ordering some snacks.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get Barkley, baby. Let's get him. Oh, there you go. That was a nice throw by Tua, though. That was nice and quick release.
And here is the Redskin defense.
Josh Norman is today's NFL.
It'd be nice to see Chase Young in that lineup next year, boy.
Range,
next Madden.
Smarts, really studies film and understands what receivers are trying to do. Can run with the best of them downfield. Excellent in run support and plays with supreme confidence. I think he's good enough to travel with receivers to either side. It's just a matter of what you want to do with him in your scheme.
The setup, the throw. And Ingram holds it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started.
Watch
First
Barkley.
drive of
Let's
the
man him
season,
up. Here we go.
what a nice completion.
First
Got
down
him.
carry
Got him.
for Barkley.
Oh!
Now Barkley
Ooh, let's go.
football, and the Redskins scoop it. And this will be returned to right around the 38.
Usually our enforcer Landon Collins is getting those hits, but I don't think Landon Collins hit him. Somebody else hit him.
Love the extra effort, right? Would he break a couple of tackles? I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage.
Who was that that
But
hit
you
him?
also have to have an idea that people are going to come up behind you from the side, trying to take
that
care of
was
the ball
Landon
or trying
Collins.
to get
That
extra
was Landon
effort.
Collins.
Sometimes you have to know when to say when and maybe just go down.
Out comes Washington's
Beautiful
offense
defense.
as they
Beautiful.
get set to
Let's
take
go.
over here.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We need to get our turnovers up. All right, let's go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship.
Let's go, guys. Let's do it, baby.
Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. Trying to run
I'm telling y'all, guys, I got to get rid of Morgan Moses, man.
He was
I've got
run
to get
down
rid of
by
him, man.
Kamu
Did y'all see him
Grugier-Hill.
try to make that block? Watch this, man. Watch this. I got it. I got to put him on the trade blocks, guys. I got to put him on the trade blocks, man. I got to put him on the trade blocks, man. I got to put Morgan's on the trade block. Check him out. Look. Where's he going? Why did he hit the linebacker right there? Oh, boy. He didn't even really have to double team right there.
Run blitz, he just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to
He
be
looks
a
lost
case
out
of
there.
see ball, get ball.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Here we go. Check four, check four.
Throwing on 2nd down. Haskins. That's into the hands of Edwards. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
That's our rookie wide receiver right there, Brian Edwards.
So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
Your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Third down. Here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I was trying to go. I was looking at my
Pickup
first
of 20 yards.
option was our rookie wide receiver IU, but he was
Tough
covered.
division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Complete. Richardson has it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. A carry here for the big tight end. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Taking it in from a yard out.
1, 2, 3.
His guys are able to strike first here in this
Let's go.
opening
Let's
quarter.
go. Darius Geis.
They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because
You
you
got some
stopped
good
on the first
acceleration,
run,
boy. When you
it
hit
doesn't
that
mean the play
turbo,
call was bad
woo.
or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Do it.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a Darius Geis touchdown run.
Do it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head
he
back
only got 2
on the
rushes for
field.
13 yards. That's pretty good, man.
That led to a touchdown.
6 yards a carry.
That's a no-no.
Plus.
We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put
Gotta
that in
slow him up.
capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator
we almost got a
for
sack.
football team.
Oh, good
now it's up to
defense.
the offense get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
All right, we're coming with the blitz. We're coming with the blitz. Here we go.
Second down.
Come on, guys. Man up, man up,
Last
man
play
up.
got
Get
just a
everybody.
yard.
Man up.
Here's
Here we go.
2nd and 9 from the 26.
Here we go.
Off the play
Got him.
fake.
Oh,
He'll
no,
look
they got
to
the block.
throw. That one
No!
by Tyreek Hill. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 74 yards. As his
Saquon
guys
block and
are
made that
on the
last-minute
board here
block,
this
man.
First quarter. As a former DB, you might
was
not
gone.
like
They
to
couldn't
see
even
that, but
catch
from
him.
a wide receiver's perspective,
Wow.
those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once
That
he took
fast.
off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
So we'll beat the blitz with the quick pass.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Come on, guys, we can do it again. We can do it again, baby. We're a great team. Let's go.
On their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
All right, PA jet sweep. Here we go.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Block, guys. Block, 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 block.
They go
Ready to
play
go.
action now. Haskins.
Oh!
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
To try again after the sack. Haskins. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
do it.
I think
Do
this
it.
one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
They
Now
keep
it's
blitzing,
1st and
man.
10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Haskins on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards that time and a Washington 1st. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Geis. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Let's get it. Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down.
Oh,
And that is
Haskins.
incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
They're playing a lot of man coverage, too.
Hopkins' kick is good. And
Probably had my tight end open. I wasn't looking. I just wanted to get the first down.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Let's go kick off team. Come on.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football,
Barkley in the
just
block.
follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
There are so many
have to
things
be
to
careful
watch
when we
for when you
blitz.
play defense.
They're leaving him in
And
right
reading
now.
your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
56 to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and a good burst there.
What
Gets
about
him
him, guys?
7
What about
up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first
Go
down.
defense. Let's go, baby.
That was a
Game
route
one. Let's
run,
game
not
one.
just
Let's
with
go.
dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down
All right,
marker
guys, man
back
up,
to
man
one.
up. Oh, Barkley might be running. Barkley might be running.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
On first down, Barkley.
There you go. Way to get there. Way to get
It's
there,
a
Josh
7-yard
Norman.
carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner.
Come on, defense.
But
Come on,
what
big
the
play,
real
big play.
intrigue is, can they see
Oh,
the edge,
Barkley made that
whether it's
cutback, man. He
offensive
still didn't
tackle or
make it,
tight
though.
end in the direction they want to run
3rd
the
and 1.
football. If they do that, that's the result that you get.
All
that
right,
type
I don't
of
know
a
if we should
game.
blitz
they
him again,
don't,
guys. I
oftentimes
don't
it's not
know.
a very successful play.
We're going to try it. We're going to try it.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I want to have an aggressive defense, man. Aggressive defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2nd quarter action with
Come on,
1:59
defense. Somebody get that
remaining.
turnover, baby. Come on, let's go. We want to lead the league in turnovers. Here we
Remind you
go.
that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He completes it to Tate. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down.
Okay, Frank. 56, right there, 56. Hey, mark the screen.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got his man. This is Tate. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are
We're
going
not
to
dealing with the
jump
man
back in
coverage.
front.
We can't. They got too much
That's an
speed.
old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 14-10. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown will get you the lead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They're watching Ayuk in the slot.
They'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check 50, check 50.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. He's
Good
got
catch,
his
baby.
man
Good
on the
catch.
crossing route.
Good catch.
And he gets this inside the 35.
Look at wide receiver making some noise right
The
now.
Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And he finds the tight end, Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Block, guys, block.
From the red zone now, Haskins on first down. This is caught. And
Did he get out of bounds?
A few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Cowboys who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Dak Prescott. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they have the lead over the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to halftime. Cam Newton's thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Taylor Gabriel, a touchdown reception. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
That killed us right there.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep, and he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk?
They love man
when a
coverage,
game
man.
is
That's why I
within
picked this
striking
play. We're
distance
going to
like
see if
this
it
at
works, though.
intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And this one complete to Reed. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Redskin
I'm recognizing their defenses, guys. I don't know. For some reason, I can see it. I can see what I'm looking at.
And effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like
and they're playing a lot of man coverage right now.
But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Come on, get out there, guys. Make a block.
On 1st down, this is Geis. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Those linebackers were fast on that play, man.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They're playing a lot of man coverage.
The struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do?
Not right here, though. Not right here. Here we go.
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them.
Let it run, Bryce. Let it run, baby.
Some quick passes.
Since Chris Thompson's hurt right now, Bryce got to step it up.
Any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after
that. Our left guard's going to have to get that linebacker on the next level. And he does it. They double team.
Here's Love. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Keep it up, keep it up.
There we go. Oh, that was great blocking. That was great blocking right there by the wide receivers.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills?
Nice drive, nice drive.
He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go!
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense first time to touch the ball.
Tua's having a good game right now.
And we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us.
Let's go.
And sometimes they throw in that big
defense. Come on.
Right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go to Barkley again.
Oh, look at that move by Barkley.
Up to about the 30.
Man, I'm glad they made that
tackle. The hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Come on, guys, let's get off the field. Let's stop.
3rd down.
Yes.
And that will
Bad
be
throw.
incomplete.
Bad throw by Tua.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. How do you break down his game so far? Just the one touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions.
Great blocking that right side.
A lot of people
Great
would call
blocking.
this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. On 2nd down, Love. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and that would cover.
See, Morgan
beautifully.
Morgus don't block
The
nobody,
defenders stayed
guys.
home,
He
and
don't
they'll
block
stop him
nobody.
on the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and
He had
13.
a one-on-one blocking,
I
couldn't
like the
handle
idea
the
to mix
guy.
it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Watch Mike, watch Mike. Hey, get in the weight room.
Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And that one
Pass
incomplete.
interference.
They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Redskins with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here's Hill on the return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. New York set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect
Come on, guys, lock up,
Just
please,
week
lock
one,
up.
but already plenty of
Man coverage, we
intrigue
need
with
to
the
get
games
some, we
going
need to
on.
be
and this
aggressive on
one
these
no
blitzes. Come
different
on.
as we come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things
Couldn't
out.
get there. Couldn't get there.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this
Tua
one
made a
up
good
to the
decision on
35.
that play.
One thing I think
You gotta be
it's safe
careful
to
with
say
that blitz, too.
defensively, the tackling's
You
been
gotta be
really
patient.
good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Get him. Get him.
And now look at this.
Yes.
Big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it.
Yes.
And he returns it
Yes.
into enemy territory
Yes.
down the 45-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when
Hamilton on that
guys
hit,
catch
boy.
it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Come on, guys. Can we get blocked, guys? Block, block, block.
On the draw, they go to Geis.
Morgan
And I
Moses,
think
you're
this
so
defense
sorry.
knew what
You
was
are
coming
sorry,
as
dude.
he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. Gotta
might give up
figure
the
now
first
after
round
getting that
draft pick to
turnover,
get
they're
rid of
just
him.
going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of
Good
it.
catch.
You got a good chance.
Josh
of ending up winning this
Dotson,
game.
good catch. I mean, Richardson. Paul Richardson with a good
Tell you what,
catch.
he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a
Beautiful
gutsy type of a
catch, man. He
throw.
went up and
I think
got
he
that
looks
one.
at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Beautiful catch. Beautiful.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Haskins will throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball.
Of course, guys, you know we ain't going to take a chance to throw this ball down. We're going to run
and
it.
completing the connection.
Now a run with Geis. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 21.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice
It's
hit,
a
boy.
gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. They'll try and get it with Geis.
Oh, don't tell me it's holding. Come
For the
on.
moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants now down by 10. And time, a huge factor. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. He'll look to throw.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. is going to find Hill here. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. Call that a very strong gain of 24. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. They'll set up to throw.
What?
And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Rosas now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Redskins. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, when you score special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
It's 3rd and 1.
Third down, here's Geis. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only a 1 yard gain.
All right, guys, looks like we're going to win our first game of the season. I like it, I like it, I like it.
Big one, it might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
You know, we gave the Geis had a lot of carries in this game. All right, guys, that's game number 1. I appreciate you guys for watching.
So a victory here for the Washington
If you watched the
Redskins.
whole thing, I
and with
appreciate
that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Washington, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
All right, everybody.
So
Hopefully
for
I'll
Charles
see
Davis
everybody
and our
on my
entire
next
crew,
video. Thanks for
I'm Brandon
watching.
Gaudin. Next